The reason why I don't do a lot of videos, I'm testing YouTube out. I don't know when they could shut me down anytime they want. They tried. I had to erase all my videos. A lot of stuff that I said has happened. You know, I have to wait for a lot of stuff to come to my head, and I gotta see things, and everything's like a feeling to me, you know. God has a power over me, and lets me know what's gonna go on. I said, and it's up there, it's a video I just did, I think a couple months ago. I said in 2 years it'd be legal to own a gun. Didn't I say that, Jeff Renz? How close am I to that in California? In California now, anybody, if you raise your voice, all right, you could lose all your guns. Bosses, they named it. Just about anybody can call the police on you. Just like masks, just like the red flag laws. The red flag laws say the same thing. And I think Trump is going to sign that bill where if you got guns, you can't pass them on to your kids. They got to go through a background check to get your guns. You can't inherit guns. You can't. See what I mean? The Second Amendment, right, is the one thing the demo-Nazis need to bring into their... Once they get rid of the guns, or it makes it impossible to own a gun, all right? And then, like in this state, they outlawed the ARs in Massachusetts. They outlawed, if you got these guns, you go to jail. See what I mean? Then they got that ballistic company. They make it sound so nice. We'll buy your guns. You inherited guns you don't want, we'll buy them back. See, that's a confiscation technique, okay? The average person don't know what they, you know, World War II guns that are worth a lot of money. They don't know what they are. They just see their guns. Oh, guns are bad. Get rid of them. The demo-Nazis will bring in their dictatorship. You could see they have a dictatorship now in the government. All right? Here they are taking down a president in closed doors. American people know nothing's going on. They can say whatever they want, basically what they're doing. No Trump can't have any lawyer, no nothing. All right, and then they're gonna impeach him. It's a coup d'etat. And the Republicans, all I hear, and they never say what they're doing is illegal. They never say that. What they're doing is illegal. No due process. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to a lawyer. None of that. And the American people, see, Jeff Renz, this is what upsets me so much. The American people, and then these patriot soldiers that go on war games in the weekend, you don't hear anything from the American people fighting back. You don't hear protests, nothing. Because the American people could be bothered. The Democrat Nazi Party, which I've been saying how long, they're going to bring in their socialist communist agenda. All right? The election, the president's going to be, he has to win by a landslide. All right? A friggin' landslide. But I think the Democrats took care of the Electoral College. All right? That they're setting it up where the Electoral College will bring in their candidate. Can you imagine one of those people getting in and running this country? O'Rourke. Imagine him becoming president. House to house. Break down the friggin' doors and get those guns. Don't matter who they are. They're criminals. Americans are criminals. See, this way, once they get the guns, then they can take control of the country like they have. But They ain't gonna worry about people shooting at them, going after them. That guy, what's his name, that's trying to take the president down, Schiff, they named him right. You know, Schiff, let me explain something to you. You, Pelosi, and all them. What you're doing to Donald Trump. When he gets out of office and he's becoming 80, 90, do you think he's going to give a shit for what he does to you? Don't you think that guy is... Let me tell you something. One thing I know about this guy. Okay? Donald Trump. First of all, I like the guy. I don't like him. He's letting all these illegals in. Oh! I'll get back to that. Letting all these illegals in green cards. Flying them all on planes. He's got $1 billion all over the United States. My town where I live is now so congested and getting more and more. 30, 40 people waiting for the bus. There was never that many people. All illegals. Each state, you're going to watch California go bankrupt first. If it wasn't for the movie industry, who the Chinese own, they spent $50 billion a year ago buying up Hollywood. They bought it. Why do you think all this stuff on TV, on cable, is all propaganda? All right, against this president. China is crushing us from within. They're buying up missile companies here, putting their names up. They don't care, stealing all our technology. Soldiers. I was listening to a talk show yesterday. Soldiers, Chinese soldiers. They're sending them to most advanced colleges. All right? And they're friggin' learning, and they're taking the new kids with the new ideas, taking all the new ideas that the students are talking about in MIT and Harvard, and they're grabbing the technology. Do you know, Jeff Friends? Go find this out. This is true, Jeff. That's why I say it. Everything I read, see, I don't forget. I might not think about it, but then I think about it. The Chinese has a satellite up there that they got an arm, just like our shuttle, and they can capture satellites with it. Nice. So they can capture all our friggin' military satellites and put it in whatever they got up there. They got over 200 quiet subs. Seven medals to make the turbines in our fighter jets. Only China makes, because they put all our guys out of business. See, China is destroying us financially, and the presidents didn't do anything about it. You understand? They let him steal $500 billion a year. I mean, Trump is stopping all that. But people, let me explain something to you. Oh, by the way, over 3,000 Africans they say the military stopped them, but they'll get through. 50% of the population has AIDS. And over 3,000 of them at the border coming in here. From over 52, 55 countries, they're coming in, pouring into this country. It's all blacked out by friggin' Trump. Back kills me from this friggin' tumor. What'd I tell you? More tests. What'd I tell you? My operation. It's now 2 more months. It's over 6 months for me to get this operation. Now they want another MRI because I want to see how big it's got now, if it's metastasized. See what I mean? It's already happening. I tried to get into Boston, Mass General. It was bumper to bumper all the way there. And Mass General, they had to put their security directing traffic on Stowe Road Drive. Bumper to bumper. Packed every day. And all these Africans are getting in with AIDS. Do you have any idea what it costs? Which is $7,000, and they do it every day to take a drink. $7,000 to get rid of the thing there. Huh? See, each state, like I say, California be the first, then Massachusetts be the second. That's why they're letting the buildings go totally out of control. You can build this, you can build that. Right? And the streets are so congested now, it's bumper to bumper. Freaking tree traps. Ridiculous. If you read Revelations now, people, and the Antichrist when it comes, who I think, you see, Trump, let me explain something to you. The biggest threat to this world now, where we made China so powerful now, their economy has already superseded our economy. Don't believe what they say. They took every friggin' company from here, and they robbed every company. They talked about another company. They bought a ceramic company. Then they had the guy ship all the equipment there, and they were going to pay him $10 million. This is a financial company talking, right? And they stiffed them. See, where's our government now? See what I mean? Well, you shouldn't have shipped the ship without the friggin' money. You see what I mean? This is what I mean with China. They're in every country. Like South America, they're buried in South America, grabbing all the gold mines, diamond mines, okay, and then they put military soldiers to protect these areas. Okay, they're not in uniform, but the governments don't do anything about it because they don't want to go up against the Chinese. All right, 50,000 soldiers at the border, Panama Canal. And what president gave that away? Huh? There's a lot happening, Jeff Friends. If you read Revelations now, let me get back. The Antichrist will rise up. Now, there'll be a man that'll be so brilliant, he'll make everything work, he'll figure this out, figure that out. When it's artificial intelligence giving them the answers as far as I'm concerned. You know, China has one thing on its mind, is world domination. All right, they have. Look what the NBA, the NBA, they own it. Basketball leagues, they own it. Like I said, Americans sell out for the almighty dollar. You got when it was against the law, and it still is for monopolies. You got like Apple, Google, monopolies. Okay, this is what I'm saying. All right. Companies getting so friggin' powerful that they control elections. Like YouTube, Google owns YouTube, like they crushed me. They crushing all the Christians on YouTube. Anybody that talks about this president, they're crushing everybody. They're getting rid of their sites. They were using my videos against me. When they found the video, I said something that led towards something against a Democrat, Hillary, or something like that. They were using them against me. So I erased all the predictions I made, everything gone. Had to. They were going to shut the station down completely. You read Revelations, Jeff Friends. This person will rise. Then there'll be an army so big, and there's only one country on earth that can produce. Now, I remember 30 years ago, because I had a thing about statistics, I remember them. All right? And way before China was the mammoth power it is now, had 300 million armed soldiers trained. 300 million, and this is back 30 years ago, Jeff Friends. Imagine what they got now. I don't think they have a problem financing a 300 million soldiers. Just the mere strength of that, they could just fill up ships and everything, go right into England. What's England gonna do? What's France gonna do? Huh? Once they're there, what are we gonna nuke them? You're gonna nuke France, you're gonna nuke Britain, and then come here. What are we gonna nuke ourselves on all the Chinese? But they're coming here because we're letting them in. And then the CIA had come out with a statistic, and I was right. I think my video's up there. I didn't erase that one. That I said 250,000 people come in. They got a junket the Chinese run. Democrats don't care. Don't want to change the law. All right? They bring in the mother has the kid, then they fly the kid right out. Now he's got an American birth certificate and social security number at birth. Go right to the training schools, espionage. Now they're sending these kids back, right? A lot of them going through MIT, going through friggin' all the top colleges, huh? You see, like in the Bible, I don't see America in the Bible. I don't see the prophets that talked 3,000 years ago about the America in the Bible, you know? The only thing was the great whore or something like that. I always said they're talking about Hillary Clinton, most evilest woman in the world. And she is. This is what I'm saying. The only one that can an army like that is China, and Russia will be right behind China. They've been friends since World War II. See what I mean? So Revelations is getting clearer and clearer. For any one of these, one thing to come true that was predicted 3,000 years ago, they say it's to the 10th power of it ever coming true. You got friggin' Bible friggin' codes. They give names, dates, whole full names. Obama's in there. Trump's in there. It's not coincidence, people. God knows the future, or whatever you want to call him. See, Jeff, a satellite that got an arm that can take our satellites right out of the friggin' space. Chinese got one thing on their mind: world domination. If they can buy America, which they have, the Republicans are filling their pockets. The Democrats not only want to fill their pockets, they want a power war. See, the money they got plenty of that Chinese give them, but they want the power, keep the power. They want to enslave Americans. You're already being enslaved somewhat. Through friggin' freedom of speech. You can't say, you can't wear a Trump hat. You know what I mean? In Hollywood, blacklisters started. You say something against friggin', you say something for Trump, they blacklist you. Don't get any movies because China owns Hollywood. And all the actors know. Say something bad about Trump, and you get a friggin' show or a movie that you play in. Get millions of dollars. Like De Niro. Don't know when to retire, huh, De Niro? You gotta be in the limelight, huh? You know, when actors get old and they get forgotten, that's the worst thing that can happen to them. They don't like to be forgotten. And De Niro turned out to be a big friggin' asshole. You know? De Niro, you talk like a tough guy. But De Niro, I'm a real friggin' tough guy, you asshole. I'd friggin' bitch slap you up and down the street. Sick and dying that I am, I'd bitch slap your friggin' ass. And you'd be crying like a little baby. You might even shit and piss your pants. But I'm saying, Jeff French, right? You're at the forefront of a lot of this. And the guns is the main thing that they gotta get. Remember I did a video, Jeff French, saying that if they get the guns, I got something on my mouth, I'm sorry. If they get the guns, the dictatorship will happen. You know, Trump always jokes, well, I'll be here for 13 years. You gotta pass a law. all right, to get more than 3 terms. 2 terms. You see what I mean? The Democrats are just changing the laws to their benefits to go after Trump so that we'll change the laws for us. You see what I mean? Because they got power where they are. And no one's stopping these people. Let me tell you something, Pelosi, Schumer. You think people are going to forget what you did? If this country goes into a dictatorship, which won't be long from now, and the freedom will be lost in the Constitution, what they're doing, the right to bear arms, was only in case of a dictatorship, a tyrannical government taking over America. That's what the right to bear arms for, so you can fight back. All right? And now it's happening, Jeff. But I tell you, Jeff, look at the law California just passed. Anybody can call the friggin' police. This guy threatened my life. Won't even have to give a name. Just the name of the guy that got guns. And then you should now say the police come to your house. I don't like what you're saying. I want your guns. Probably don't need no search warrant, no nothing. Walk right the friggin' and take his guns now. People, when they get the guns, we are so friggin' doomed. And once China conquers this artificial intelligence, they will immediately weaponize it and use it against the Trump. Hear my warning. Artificial intelligence with trillion calculations per second, and it'll be going on a different thing, the new thing where our computers figure out like one thing at a time. Keep forgetting what they call it. The new computer is a whole different concept where if there's 1 million problems, it figures them all out at once. They will cripple us, Trump. They will put this country, power stations just shutting off. Currency, people, money being lost. Savings accounts being lost. Will put this country in total chaos. They could destroy this country without even setting off a bomb. Shut all the lights off. Shut the traffic lights down. They make all our drugs. Stop giving us our drugs. They put all our guys out of business. Now that I know they make the drugs, I'm scared when I take a pill. Because it's China. They can wipe out millions of Americans by poisoning the drugs. By the time they catch it, millions of Americans could be dead. And you know what China will say? Well, it was an accident. You see why Turkey's moving? Because they see we're fighting. And they know Trump won't do shit. Well, go ahead and do your friggin' thing, financial shit against us. We'll have the oil wells, is what they're saying, Turkey. What do you think they're going after? The oil wells. Trump, you're allowing that. They're going to be no different than friggin' ISIS, the Turkey fighters. No different. And 10,000, they're already released. I mean, the Middle East is going to go into a... Believe me, people. It's going to get bad. A lot of them are going to walk right over the border here and come into this country. A lot of them are already here waiting for orders. And mosques, they got mosque here, teaching the caliphate in this country, kill Christians and Jews. Nice. We're in Revelations, people. And China, Trump, got to do something about the artificial intelligence. We have to be 10 steps ahead of them. Go down friggin' area. We got all the friggin' technology we want from the UFOs we got. Trump, they lied to us since Roswell. And American people back then swallowed it whole. I've seen the things myself, people. 1976, 4th of July, everybody was looking up. Three ships, zing, 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 zing. We didn't have anything back then like that. I'll end it here.